Hey everybody, it's your boy Shax with another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Noob plays WoW for the very first time. This is by Roots. The video will be in the link in the description. Please go and like, give him a sub. He basically is a new World of Warcraft player. So he actually documented his first ever time playing it from being Exile's reach from this video, by the looks of it. But let's go and take a look and watch the video.
World of Warcraft. For almost 20 years, this game has been one of, if not, the most popular MMO of all time.
Yes, it
And
has.
this is me, Gazania Dak.
Great name.
What the fuck I'm doing?
So, why am I deciding to play it now? Let me quickly explain.
Okay.
I didn't grow up with WoW. Actually, I grew up with RuneScape.
Oh, my boy on
I
RuneScape.
have a lot of memories over that time, but the most memorable moments in those 14 years aren't from when I knew everything about the game, but from when I knew nothing. I feel like the best memories that I actually have are the ones of confusion, frustration, and being a completely fucking useless noob. As said by Winnie the Pooh, we didn't realize we were making memories, we just knew we were having fun. So, I'm deciding to try WoW, in the hopes that other people can relive those same memories through me, and maybe I can find some magic for myself.
Well, yeah, that's so true though, because when I ever start playing WoW, I never forget the first time I ever played it. I loved it, even though people didn't like BFA. I enjoyed playing BFA because it was the place where I started leveling, and I really enjoyed the zones, and that's why I enjoyed BFA, because it was my first time playing the game, and I loved it, and it was just so memorable for me. That's why I enjoyed it, and Shadowlands. So that's why I kind of enjoyed Shadowlands that little tiny bit, and it kind of the game now it's touched my heart, and now I'm still playing.
And then I created my character.
Okay, here we go.
This guy.
Yep, plenty, lots to choose from.
I ended up choosing this guy. He's part of the Horde Alliance, which I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm sure that I'll figure out later. And then I had to choose the name, which I just used the random generator.
You ran, obviously you did the random one.
Gazania Dak, I think.
Why not?
Then I created my character and I joined the game. So my journey begins on a boat. I walked around for a bit to get used to the controls before accepting my first mission, which is to beat up some fucking chum called Combat the Mai. And
I like how he's put a bit of comedy into this.
Face fuck didn't know it was coming. And then I went over to my poor victim and started laying into him. And I'm not gonna lie, I pushed my one key so hard I basically lost control.
This is where we get it from, chat. This is where we get it from. This is where I get it from.
What the
Welcome to WoW, buddy.
And then, after defeating him, I came after his family. And then, I went to claim my reward. I was then tasked to spar with Throg, and I leveled up for the first time. And I sparred Throg.
Get him, boy.
So I suppose that this is where my journey really begins. So my character wakes up on a beach, spooning some orc dude.
someone else that's just waiting there.
Good measure and talk to Grimax. He wants me to retrieve these first aid kits from some murlocs or something. So I head off in search of these murlocs so I can retrieve these first aid kits for my crew. And luckily for me, they were literally right here. So I slay my first murloc. And upon looting it, I find some copper, a first aid kit, and some dented plate bits, which I wanted to equip. So then I spent the next few minutes pressing every single button on my
For fuck's sake. This is what I did, trying to figure out what I was doing.
And there we go. So
there we go, bags.
It turns out that they're pretty much the same anyway.
Damn.
So I demolished the remaining camp of murlocs and headed back to Grimax, which resulted in me leveling up again.
Hey.
I noticed that I had a new ability called Shield Slam, so I added that to my ability bar.
Nice.
I then used the retrieved first aid kits on Throg and Poe's brother Bo, apparently. And then I used them on the rest of the crew. I spoke to Grimax and then we all headed north to find the remaining survivors. I came across some women who just needed a good feed, so I killed a porcupine, leveled up again, used a new ability, killed a coastal goat.
He's getting used to it now, he's getting there.
And then Wansa started talking about some Quillboar or something. And then I used a passive ability on my ability bar, and I couldn't figure out how to take it off. Grimax then
Control.
took me through some combat training, and then I was ready to kill these Quillboar things that I've been hearing about. We headed north once again.
See, this is what WoW don't do. They don't say you can do this in your keybinds and change your keybinds to this, this, and this. They don't do it. I learned more from players telling me, oh, you can do this, this will improve more. For my movement and things like my action bars from other players than I did from the actual tutorial. The tutorial mainly just teaches you how to do questing and kill stuff and gather stuff and do bits and bobs. But the main things you do is just from, you know, other people telling you and obviously adapting what you think would be better for you.
Till I found some guy who talked about some Quillboar ritual or something. He then tasked me with killing some Geolord Gregok and some Quillboar. So I ran into the forest to find these little rat fuckers, and in no time I found them and ended up button mashing my way to yet another flawless victory.
Hey.
Fuck yeah. I also through this Ogre Overseer or something, which then it gave me this battered cloak, so I'll take it. So I continued to kill the Quillboar, and I leveled up once again, which gave me a new ability, which I also added to my ability bar.
GG.
I then finally found him, Geolord Grek Og, who was keeping captive some green rat. I made quick work of him, saved the rat, and then headed.
You will for now until you get to the dog that you have to kill. Or is it the bear? The bear you have to kill is a free man.
The green rat had some ideas, which involved him using some makeshift enlarging device to enlarge this helicopter, which I was then meant to hang off to scout the area. Without hesitation, I noosed myself to the helicopter and took off. To which Grimax made a good point. Fucking rat. Within minutes I saw the shooter
Fuck.
who was being held by some kind of spell. And this orc dude talked about reviving some dragon or something. With the newly acquired intel, I returned to my allies. And the fucking rat had yet another plan, which was to use his
The rat.
enlarging device on a boar, which happened to have the opposite effect. So I tried it
Okay.
again, and this one just straight up blew up. Which he seemed very happy by that, which then I blasted this boar into oblivion. So it turns out we now had a new plan to actually use the enlarging device, which malfunctioned, as a weapon. I leveled up again.
Okay.
Added another ability to my ability bar. Then I jumped on the helicopter once again and returned to my mission. Which took me a while to actually realize how to shoot the gun. I don't know,
Yeah, you have to press the key down there on your hotbar, then fire it. Yeah, yeah. I did exactly the same, dude.
Out and started
Yeah.
nuking the area.
Hey. You got plenty more of them to do, mate. Trust me.
And to my surprise, the makeshift machine started malfunctioning, which then dropped me and somehow didn't completely shatter both my knees. And then Grimax teleported.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't
behind
get
me,
fall damage for that.
and we ran to save Shuja. I then found myself starting yet another intense battle.
You got this. Easy.
Wow. I then spoke to Shuja and completed the quest, which rewarded me with a new weapon. She then started talking about how they were going to revive the dragon or something. I equipped my newly acquired weapon and headed out to explore the area. First, I found a shop and sold some items that I assumed I wouldn't need anymore. I then spoke to Throg, who
All your
mentioned some
junk?
quest about some dude on a bridge who wanted to die. So I ran over to see.
I can't wait for him to get to the bear.
To die. Who said that he would teach me a new skill if I killed him.
He's already dead.
So without hesitation, I accepted.
Yeah, I thought that one. I got that. Execute. He's got execute. Nice. I like how he's a warrior.
I then did some other quests, which involved me going down a spider hole, killing a spider in the spider hole, fighting some magic wizard dude in said spider hole,
Yep.
killing the magic wizard dude in the spider hole,
And then coming out of the magic hole.
riding some dead antler woman out of said
A druid.
hole. Okay. I then had to rescue some Herbert dude from some angry chicken. After a brief scuffle, I put this big bitch in the fucking ground, and then decided it was time to carry on with the main quest. I returned to Grimax to see what the plan was, which is to turn me into an ogre, and my level up gave me another ability. So when I was ready, I accepted, and this Herbert guy fucking beamed me until I turned into this ogre.
Oh, you're going to the last bit.
Continue with the plan, which was
Oh, what? You're going to go into the bear?
Friend. So I made my way into the ogre camp and started to search for their comrade. I found their boss, who seemed to be
Oh,
some
no, what?
two-headed
I wanted him to go to the
I've
bear.
been given some prompts to write / dance, which was interesting, I suppose. Yeah, I like this game. Then continued to find their comrade, who was being held in place by some magic. I was then given multiple quests to do, which involved killing Jug.
Yeah, take them all.
Drunk, slaying some ogres, and destroying.
So one thing I did on this quest, I took one quest, did it, come back and did the other one, did it, and then did the other one like an idiot. So it took me ages. I did more walking time than I was supposed to do. But and then obviously after that, I was like, why am I being so stupid? I should have took all 3 at once.
Throwing some catapults. So I wugged on wug. Destroyed a catapult.
Nice. Brings back memories, dude, playing my first time. Holy shit.
Killed some ogres. I then found a chest which was full of rocks, which I put in my little pockets anyway. Playing grunked on grunk.
You just collect everything.
And I killed the ogre chef because he had a stupid little hat. I then handed in my quests and started to free the cowman, which I didn't realize I could have actually done before I did the other quests, so he was just hanging there for no reason. But I freed him in the end. It gave me reward stones that I retrieved from Wug, Jugnug, and Grunk, and then I reached level 10.
Hey,
And
welcome.
now this is where it gets interesting, because I
You
was
can
given
pick your
one
class
of the
spec.
specializations, and I decided to go a Fury.
Yeah,
because
boy,
it made
going
more
with the
sense
Fury.
that I had. I then went to the talents tree, which is interesting. After a quick read, I decided to go with this one. I then made my way to do another quest that I saw, which just involved me freeing this light spawn guy.
Oh, is he going back?
by magic. So I got to work and started purifying these necrotic energy.
Oh, please tell me you're going to go to the bear, please. The only thing I want to see.
And in no time, the light man was free. So my reward for doing this was getting this thing called light speed, which I thought was a spell that I could use. So
No.
I then spent quite a long time looking for
Really?
the spell, and after looking through literally everything, I decided that these things in the top right must be it. So I clicked on it, and it just completely removed.
Yeah, it's a buff.
Moving on, I then found this sign mentioning a bear that takes
Oh, okay. What do you think, chat? You think he's gonna fucking? You think he's gonna defeat the bear, or do you think he's gonna fucking lose and run away? Because what I did, I lost and ran away.
to kill. Does this sign know who I am? I'm fucking Gazanier. I'm not afraid of no fucking
Fucking
bear.
love it.
So I found this pussy bear pussy. Wait, hold up. Look, I'm usually pretty good at these things, but this time was just not the case. So I tucked my overbite between my legs and booked it. But this was the last time this bear was gonna see Gazanier Dak, I can tell you that much. So I went back.
You went
But
back.
this time I had backup. And I don't know why, but this time...
Oh, you got some friends.
And this bear went down.
Nice.
So I stabbed it in the butt and took my epic reward before
Fucking
moving on and claiming my actual reward, which was an upgrade. And then we killed it again because fuck you, that's why. I then decided to carry on with the
Yes,
main
nice
quest,
one.
which involved joining a dungeon, which my dumbass didn't know that you need to be the party leader. So I left my party of friends and joined some random one.
Yeah, it's
So I
a
couldn't find
AI
loot,
one.
And just moments later, I was hit with an enter button.
It's nice that you met some people and fucking got them down, dude. That's awesome. I didn't get to do that. I had to do it solo. And every time I go on make a new character, I always kill it solo anyway. So, hey ho.
So I entered my first dungeon, joined by my new random teammate, and we got to work. We made our way through the dungeon before being met by some big dude called Tunk. It was actually kind of cool. It was actually like an interesting boss fight compared to what I've been through so far. Like he had abilities and everything, which was cool. But nevertheless, we killed Tunk, and I was gifted Tunk's toothpick, which was
Yeah,
my first
Polaron.
blue item.
Nice.
So I clicked it and moved on to the roof, which I was greeted by a familiar face, or faces. I started smacking Gorgoth with my new toothpick, who then decided to sacrifice himself to finish the ritual, which was actually kind of cool because we ended up fighting this cool ass looking dragon, and I was actually finding myself liking the game more than I thought I would. So I went back at it, button mashing my way through this combat system until he started to charge up some attack, which I very quickly ran out of the way. I then used my signature finisher and stabbed him
Execute. Nice.
and just like that, the
Okay.
dragon is dead, which rewarded me with a ring, a rare ring. I then talked to
Ooh.
Grimax and got out of there. It looks like the reinforcements were here after we already killed everything. I then decided to change my specialization to the two-handed one because I thought that made more sense before completing
Okay.
my final quest from Grimax. And it looked like it was finally time to leave, so I jumped on the wyvern.
And off to
headed out.
Ogre.
Where I was going to go, I had no idea. But as I found myself flying over the island, I actually was excited to continue and play more. So
That's
I'm not
it.
sure where I'm gonna end up, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what awaits.
Hey, let's go, man. That's awesome, guys. That was absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I can't tell you how much I actually like that. So, yeah, his name's Rooks. His link will be in the description of the video, guys. Make sure you leave a like and a sub. I would really appreciate it. But, yeah. Also, don't forget to like and sub to my channel also. And also, give me a comment on any other videos you'd like me to go and react to. Any small content creators you want me to go and see and react to their videos. And obviously, put them on our channel. And obviously, give them a bit of a boost. And, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.